Hey guys, Donald's Detailing here, and today I just want to talk about detailing and explain some things that detailers do. I'm going to break it down into a few things. That is, one, what is mobile detailing? Two, what does a detailer do? And the third one is why we price things the way we do. Alright? So the first thing is, what is mobile detailing? So I'm gonna start off by saying detailing is not car wash. I can't stress this enough. The price you want to pay for a car wash will not be the same thing as getting your car detailed. Some detailers will give you a car wash for the same price, but it's not gonna be the same thing as a detail. Right? To me, a car wash is just a simple rinse, soap, wipe, dry, and you call it a day. But what detailers do is they go into the little cracks and crevices, they hit the inside, just different things. So I had on my little notebook here things I want to say so I didn't forget. And I want to talk about if you are looking for a $20 to $40 detail, it's going to be pretty rare to find that. Personally, at the start of my detailing thing, that's what I charged. Realizing how much time I put into it, the amount of money I put into my products, it seems like instead of making a profit for myself, I was actually losing money and time. Because I would sit outside detailing cars for maybe at least 2 hours, 2 to 6 hours. Get the whole thing in. I'm over here charging $60 for inside and out, and I realize I'm losing my time and money, and it's not worth sitting in the Texas heat for that long. So that's why one of the reasons why they charge up so much. But I'll get onto that in a third step. But I just want to talk about for mobile detailing what it is. It's they go through the whole car, the things that you don't see but we see. We want to basically get your car just like you got at a dealership. That is our main goal. The way you got your car at a dealership is what we want to do for your car. We want to make that brand new. Um, you can get a simple wash. You can go to, let's say, a drive-through car wash. If that's what you want, that's what you want. But I'm gonna tell you the negative side of that car wash with a story. Yeah, it's a story. But when I first got my car, I bought my car 2 years ago. It was a good condition car. It was a great condition. 35,000 miles on it. There was no scratches and none of that. No paint chips. And I took it to a local drive-through car wash. And so after I got through that car wash, I got out of my car because they have vacuums that you can use to vacuum your car. So okay, you know what? I'll vacuum my car. And I noticed when I got out of my car that there was still water on my car. And if I let that water stay there in my car, on my car, as leave water stains, and there's no point in it. But the thing that upset me most is I looked into my paint, I saw swirls. And on the hood of my car, I found a paint chip. And that's the only one I found. Just for going to one car wash, I had like a couple paint chips and swirls, scratches all over my car. And most people say, "Oh, it's the car wash." Like you just drive through car wash. They're not keeping maintenance. Well, most car washes don't keep maintenance. If you really want to go through one of those car washes, you gotta look around because the only ones I trust is the brand new one that opens up. I remember I went to a Quick Quack that just opened up, and I went in there and it was perfectly fine. Nothing to worry about. So I was like, you know what? I trust this one. So I went through it again. I got scratches. I got another paint chip. Those car washes aren't gentle. They're just in and out. So a person that just wants to just clean out their car, make their car look somewhat nice on the outside, so it's not so filthy, or maybe driving in like the mud and there's mud all over your car. Yeah, those are good. But for people who really want to care about their car and their pride and joy, and they don't mind spending the extra money to get their car clean and all that by hand wash. Like if you took out the time and hand washed your own car, it's so much better than actually going through the drive-through. I guess it's more time and all sweat and hard work. It's not so easy, but I promise you that's the best way. Less scratches and all that. So, what a detailer does. So what a detailer does is he goes in and he will hand wash the car. He or she will hand wash the car. They'll spray down, hand wash the car, alright, with the microfiber towel. If the person you hired is not using a microfiber towel, send them away. That's just doing the same thing. If you're using just a regular bath towel, it's gonna do the same thing as going to a drive-through car wash. So you might as well spend your money there. What he would do is take his microfiber cloth, wipe down the whole car, and then afterwards, if you would like, you can put a coating of wax. It's not, not like just like a whole spray everywhere, leave it on there for 24 hours. No, that he'll spray it, or if he has a cream, he'll put the cream on there and just wipe it off, and that puts the sealant on your car. He'll go through your rims, scrub out the rims, get every little dick and cranny in there, and then clean your tires, get all that dirt out of the tires, the fenders, spray down the fenders, get all that mud out. Every little inch that those car washes don't get you, they will go in and get that spot. And he'll also put tire shine on the outside. Sometimes if cars have been sitting outside for too long, or dirt's been sitting on it too much, let's say some dirt pieces will go inside your paint, just like how our skin works right now. Let's say we have dirt on our face, you wake up with a pimple. That's basically how car paint is. So when that dirt and all that gets stuck in there, sometimes dealers will go in with the clay bar and get all that dirt out of the paint that you can't get out of normal wash. Get all that out, and then what they will do is sometimes they'll spray a decontaminizer to get all that iron out your paint, because that messes up your clear coat and all that. So that's what detailers do on the outside. What they do on the inside is not just a vacuum. You can also get them to do a quick vacuum. What we do is we wipe on the inside with all-purpose cleaner, and what we do is we disinfect the whole area, everything around us, disinfect, and then for all the plastics, we'll go in with the UV protectant. So let's say for a black dashboard, let's say you have that sitting in the sun for too long, that black is going to fade out. But when we have the UV protectant on there, it's going to stay black for as long as it can. That should last maybe 4 weeks or so, depending on what angle your car is sitting at the sun. I guess the UVs will keep hitting it and won't take it as much. For seats and all that, if it's leather, we go ahead and APC the whole leather, disinfect it, all that. And people might be saying, "Oh, that's bad for the leather." Well, it's understandable. It's not staying on there. APC is not going to stay on there. What we're really doing is we're just disinfecting it, cleaning all that dirt off of it and all that, and then afterwards we're going to put a leather conditioner on it. That's giving a leather, make it a softer texture to it. And for your carpets, what we'll do is we'll put our carpet cleaning chemical on there. We'll brush with our hands to agitate it, or we have a drill brush with us to agitate it, and we'll go in it with the extractor. What our extractors do is they will spray in liquid and pull up liquid with it. That's getting all the dirt that's in the carpet. Most of the time you don't even see the dirt because it's all embedded in that carpet and we pulled it all out. So after we extract the carpets, we'll go in maybe with our detail brush. We'll get which one of the dirtiest places on the interior that I personally think is the steering wheel. So we'll disinfect that. We'll UV protect that, but then the second dirtiest thing I see is the pedals. You walk outside with your shoes, it's maybe raining outside, the first thing you put your foot in that pedal. All that dirt's getting in those little wedges. Most of them have those little wedges your dirt gets stuck into. So what we do, we'll spray it down, we'll scrub it, we'll get all that dirt out, and then we'll wipe it down clean. Get everything clean. With back seats will get clean. Let's say you have stains on your carpet and all that out, but most likely it will have extra charge. Personally, I do an extra charge for stains because that just puts in more time that I need to put in and more product I need to put in that certain spot. So I charge more for the stains and how old the stains are, how deep the stains are, and I will do my best to get those stains out. That's one of my focuses. If there's a stain, that's my focus. The trunk, we also vacuum the trunk and do the same thing we do on the inside. If that's what you want, that sometimes is the extra cost. Okay, so now that's gonna bring me up to my next topic. So I'm gonna give you reasons why you would want to choose detailing over regular car wash. and which one is better for you. Which one are you looking for? Alright, so we're going to start with scenario 1. We're going to have, let's say you just bought a car. Okay, your car has that new car smell, it looks nice and all that, and it's now you're back and forth to work. Now let's say your work isn't the cleanest job out there. You go to work clean, you come out dirty, you work at a mechanic shop, you come with grease and all that on you, you sit on your not leather, you sit in cloth seats, and all that grease is going to your seats. But if you want that grease out of your seats, or you want that grease off your steering wheel or anything like that, that's where a detailer comes in. Detailer will go through that, get all that grease out and all that. Another scenario is that, let's say you have a car and you like to keep it in good condition, because it's not a car you want to stick with forever. Let's say you're already planning on getting another car, so you want to keep that car in good condition so it has a good resale value. The better you keep your condition of the car, the less paint chips, the less swirls in the paint and all that. They're gonna look at your car and be like, wow, you really took care of this car. They're gonna check the inside, they're gonna check the outside, like, wow, this is a very good condition car. And they might, give you a better price to trade it in. That's another reason why I could recommend a detailing. Scenario number 3 is you have a car, you love it. Usually my motto is your car would treat you the same way you treat your car. So I recommend for scenario 3, for customers who care about their car, who want it clean, who always want to keep it to the highest level, always looking like it came out of the dealership. They'll come in, get their first detail done, and be like, wow, this is really worth it. And they'll start talking to the detailer and setting appointments for every couple weeks, maybe once a month, maybe once a 2 month, and have a scheduled date to start, detailing. They'll keep up the maintenance on the car. You could always go to car wash. Let's say you go to car wash every week. That's just adding more scratches to your car. So if you're someone who cares about their car and wants to keep it in good condition, maybe take it to car shows, or maybe just, impress your girlfriend's parents or boyfriend's parents, however it works. You want to keep your car in good conditions. So this is going to bring me on to my third topic. Alright, detailing prices and why we charge what we charge. Okay, I'm going to go in depth, not too much depth in it, but I'm going to start off. I explained some of this parts in some of the video, some part of the video early on, but here are the prices. It will change for a lot of people depending on where you're from, what kind of people live, because if you live in a lower economic state, the prices will be lower. You live higher, your prices may be higher. It all flows however your living state is, however far you need to go. If you're just the one place, you tell your house, or you mobile. So we charge what we charge because it puts in a lot of work. Personally, I charge based on work. I don't have a set value. But honestly, if I had a set value, let's give an example for exterior for a sedan. That is an standard shape. Not too dirty, definitely not clean. It's standard shape. Maybe been driving around for a month. There's no dirt roads. There's regular roads. Just driving back and forth, A to B. What let's say set price for what detailers can do. We'll wash. We will decontaminate the paint, clay bar the paint, wax the paint, tire shine, get all the edges around the door frame because that is also considered paint. We will get the fenders, try to clean your tires as best as we can. That right there for a sedan, if you're aiming for $90 or cheaper, then you're getting underrated. The price I think that you should set yourself on, or what you should expect from a detailer to charge you, is $110. That's the lowest amount that it should be charged, because that's a lot of hard work. That's probably going to take 2 to 3 hours just for the outside. Because I know waxing, clay barring is it's a pain in the butt. It takes forever. You gotta get every spot. If you miss one spot, it's gonna look totally off. A coupe, I guess a coupe would be a little bit cheaper. SUVs will probably be like maybe 15 or 20% more than that. Trucks, you gotta get the bed of the truck. It's gonna be muddy. Most of them are gonna be muddy. It just depends on the pricing. Interior, we go in and we go through every spot of the carpet. We can't miss a spot of the carpet, or it's just gonna look awkward. We go through the whole carpet. Maybe we probably go through it not just once. We probably go through it twice, 3 times, make sure we get that dirt out because we don't want to leave our customers unsatisfied. And that would also be around maybe over $100. Not just the carpet, of course. We're gonna get the carpet, the stains, the UV protectant, the whole disinfecting the inside. But just that for the interior, they'll probably charge you a little bit over $100. So together, it'd probably be like $250 or something like that for the whole car. And like, holy cow, that's expensive. You know, why would someone pay that much money for a car wash? Well, that's just how it is. That's how everyone does it. Some people like it, some people don't. It just depends what you like. Other reasons why we charge so much is our products. Personally, I don't like to use cheap products, as cheap products don't give you the right results. Usually, I stay in the more expensive products like Adams brand or Chemical Guys, Meguiar's, because I've noticed that those products will give you the best results, and I'm 100% on the side of best results than saving money on cheap products. Because if I went ahead and did cheap products and charged the person, let's say it's not what they expected, they're not going to call me again. But let's say I used the good products, Chemical Guys, Adams, Meguiar's, all that. Alright, let's say I go ahead and do that, and it's a tremendous job. Of course, the customer's going to, and then when they need it again, their customer's going to call me again. They're not going to find someone else like, oh, this guy did it well. Let's get him back here. And so that's also good for my business. It's what I stand for, I'm not going to go in, ask someone for money if I did a terrible job. So that's why we charge what we charge. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I'll be sure to answer. Thank you guys for watching.